God says, stop here and listen right now, because this is not a message to scroll past. This is not a sound to ignore, and this is not another moment for you to treat as ordinary when I have placed a weight in your spirit concerning your family. I have brought you to this word because someone connected to your bloodline, someone connected to your home, someone inside your close family circle, needs more than casual concern, needs more than a passing thought, needs more than you saying, I hope everything will be okay. They need your yes. They need your prayer. They need your obedience. They need you to stop running from the burden and understand that I am using that burden to summon you into a holy assignment. You did not arrive here by accident. You did not pause because of chance. Your hand may have touched the screen, but I was touching your heart before this message ever found you. You have already sensed that something around your family needs covering. You have felt that strange pull in your chest, that sudden thought about a relative, that quiet heaviness when you think about your home, your children, your parents, your siblings, your spouse, your family line, or that one person who smiles in front of others but carries a battle in silence. You may not have all the details, but your spirit has been sensing what your eyes have not fully seen. Listen carefully, because I am not speaking to entertain you, I am awakening you. There are moments when I interrupt your routine, because love must become action. There are moments when I stop you, because prayer must rise before pain gets louder. There are moments when I allow a name to come across your mind again and again, not so you can drown in worry, but so you can bring that name before me. This is one of those moments. The concern you have been carrying is not random. The heaviness is not meaningless. The inward nudge is not there to frighten you. It is there to direct you. Someone in your family may be waiting for a faithful response without knowing how to ask for it. Someone may be tired in a way they have not explained. Someone may be standing in a private place of confusion, sickness, grief, temptation, discouragement, or hidden pressure. And I have allowed your heart to feel the signal, because I trust you to answer with faith. Do not say, why me? Do not say, I cannot do anything. Do not say, it is too late. I am telling you now, your yes matters more than you realize. Your prayer can become a covering. Your words can become a doorway for peace. Your obedience can become part of the answer I am already preparing. I am not calling you to panic. I am calling you to stand. I am not calling you to control every outcome. I am calling you to agree with me concerning your family. I am not asking you to carry what only I can carry. I am asking you to bring them into my hands, with faith, with love, with persistence, and with a heart that refuses to let fear have the final word. This is why you were stopped. This is why you are listening. This is why something in you knows that this message is for you. Before this word goes any further, make your first act of agreement. Like this video so this prayer assignment can reach another family who needs covering right now. Subscribe if you are ready to keep standing in faith and not fall back into silence. And comment these words with faith. Lord, my family is in your hands. Write it as your agreement. Speak it as your surrender. Believe it as your beginning, because you are not merely watching. You are being summoned, and your family needs your yes. And now I want you to understand what has been happening inside you, because you have been wondering why your heart feels restless, why your mind keeps returning to that person, why you can be busy with ordinary things and still feel a pull in your spirit concerning your family. You may have tried to explain it away. You may have told yourself you are just overthinking. You may have said, maybe I am being too sensitive. Maybe I am worrying for no reason. Maybe I should ignore this feeling and keep moving. But I am telling you now, not every burden is fear. Not every heaviness is an attack. Not every concern comes to torment you. Sometimes I allow a holy sensitivity to rise in you because there is something I want you to notice, something I want you to cover, something I want you to bring before me, before you ever understand it with your natural eyes. Fear shouts that everything is falling apart. Fear shows you the worst picture and demands that you agree with it. Fear tells you to panic, to speak death, to imagine disaster, to accuse, to withdraw, to lose peace before anything is even clear. But discernment is different. Discernment does not throw you into chaos. Discernment makes you pause. Discernment makes you pray. Discernment says, Lord, what are you showing me? What do you want me to do? Who needs covering? Where should I speak? Where should I be silent? Where should I reach out? Where should I forgive? Where should I stand? This is why you must not confuse the signal with torment. The concern in your heart is not there to destroy your peace. It is there to direct your obedience. I see the one you are thinking about. I see the family member whose face is coming before you even now. I see what you do not see. I see the private tears that were wiped away before anyone entered the room. I see the silent battles behind closed doors. I see the pressure they have not described, the weakness they have hidden, the questions they have buried, the shame they have not confessed, the loneliness they have learned how to disguise. You may not know every detail, but I do. You may not understand why the burden came suddenly, but I do. You may not know whether they need healing, encouragement, protection, correction, comfort, forgiveness, or deliverance from a hidden struggle, but I know exactly where they are and exactly what they need. This is why I am teaching you to respond with faith and not panic. Do not let your mouth run ahead of your spirit. Do not begin saying, something bad is going to happen. Do not begin repeating the language of fear over the person you love. Instead, take the burden and turn it into prayer. Take the restlessness and turn it into intercession. Take the concern and turn it into a call, a message, a word of encouragement, a moment of forgiveness, a quiet act of love, a covering spoken over their name. Faith does not ignore the burden. Faith carries the burden into my presence and asks me what the next obedient step must be. Someone may be waiting right now and may not even know that they are waiting for you. They may be waiting for a call that reminds them they are not alone. They may be waiting for a prayer that breaks the heaviness around them. They may be waiting for forgiveness that opens a door that has been shut for too long. They may be waiting for encouragement because their strength is lower than they have admitted. They may be waiting for protection because the battle around them is more serious than what they have shown. They may be waiting for a covering because their own words have become weak, and they need someone in the family to speak faith when they cannot speak it for themselves. So, do not despise the sensitivity I have placed in you. Do not treat it as a burden to escape. Do not numb it, mock it, delay it, or bury it under distractions. Bring it to me. Ask me. Listen. Then obey. Your obedience may become part of my answer. Your prayer may arrive at the exact moment their heart is breaking. Your words may interrupt a spiral. Your forgiveness may stop a pattern. Your love may become evidence that I have not forgotten them. This is not fear. This is a signal. And when I send a signal, I am inviting you to move with me. And now I am moving you from concern into identity, because you have thought this was only about what you feel, but I am telling you, it is also about who I am calling you to be in this moment. You are not only the one who noticed the burden. You are not only the one who sensed something was wrong. You are not only the one who kept thinking about that family member when everyone else seemed busy, distracted, or unaware. I have chosen you to stand in the gap. I have chosen you to cover. I have chosen you to pray when others are tired, to believe when others are overwhelmed, to speak life when the atmosphere feels heavy, and to remain steady when fear tries to shake the house. Do not disqualify yourself because you are not perfect. I did not stop you because you have never struggled. I did not call you because you always know what to say. I did not place this assignment before you because your life has no weakness, no questions, no wounds, and no unfinished places. I called you because you are listening. I called you because your heart is still tender enough to respond. I called you because when I touch the place of family in you, something in you still says, Lord, show me what to do. That willingness matters. That surrender matters. That yes matters. I can use a willing heart. I can strengthen a trembling voice. I can guide an obedient step. I can place my power upon someone who says yes, even while they are still learning how to stand. You are not powerless. You are not too late. You are not watching from the outside. You are standing with authority in this moment. Say it within your heart until fear loses its grip. You are not powerless. You are not too late. You are not watching from the outside. You are standing with authority in this moment. I am not asking you to become the savior of your family. I am the savior. I am not asking you to carry what belongs in my hands. I am teaching you to bring your family into my hands with faith. There is a difference between carrying people in panic and covering them in prayer. Panic drains you. Prayer aligns you. Panic imagines destruction. Prayer invites my peace. Panic makes you speak from terror. Prayer teaches you to speak from trust. Your role is a loving assignment, not a punishment. I am not placing this weight on you to crush you. I am placing a holy responsibility in you to awaken love, discipline, courage, and intercession. In your family, there may be pain that needs a bridge to healing. There may be confusion that needs a bridge to peace. There may be distance that needs a bridge to restoration. There may be weakness that needs a bridge to my strength. And in this moment, I am making you part of that bridge. Your prayer may cross a distance that your feet cannot cross. Your words may enter a room before you arrive there. Your faith may cover a person who does not even know how to ask for covering. Your obedience may open a door that bitterness, fear, and silence have kept shut for years. Listen carefully. Every family has moments when someone must stand with spiritual seriousness. Someone must refuse to let old patterns speak louder than my promise. Someone must stop repeating the story of defeat and begin declaring that mercy can still enter this house. Someone must pray over the child who is drifting, the parent who is tired, the sibling who is angry, the spouse who is heavy, the relative who is sick, the one who is hiding, the one who is ashamed, the one who appears strong but is quietly breaking. That someone may be you, not because you are better than them, not because you are above them, not because you have the right to control them, but because I have placed love in you, and love that is surrendered to me becomes covering. Do not wait for everyone else to understand before you begin. Do not wait until the family agrees before you pray. Do not wait until the situation looks easy before you stand. Some assignments begin quietly. Some coverings are built in secret. Some of the most powerful prayers are whispered in a bedroom, spoken in a car, released over a phone call, cried into a pillow, or declared while no one else knows that you are fighting in faith for the people you love. I hear those prayers. I receive those tears. I honor the ones who stand when applause is absent and when the visible change has not yet appeared. This is why I am calling you out of passive worry. Worry watches and trembles. Intercession watches and prays. Worry repeats the problem. Intercession brings the problem to me. Worry says, what if everything gets worse? Intercession says, Lord, let your mercy move here. Worry looks at the weakness and feels defeated. Intercession looks at the weakness and calls on my strength. You are being moved from fear into faith, from silence into prayer, from helplessness into holy responsibility, from standing at the edge of the family pain into standing before me on behalf of the family I have placed around you. So receive this identity with humility. You are a covering. You are a watchman in love. You are a voice of faith in your house. You are a bridge where there has been distance. You are a vessel through which encouragement can flow. You are one I can awaken in the night, one I can nudge during the day, one I can lead to call, forgive, bless, speak, pray, and stand. Do not make this about control. Make it about obedience. Do not make this about fear. Make it about faith. Do not make this about proving yourself. Make it about serving in love. And if you are receiving this assignment, type, yes, Lord, I will stand. Let that be your agreement. Let that be your surrender. Let that be the moment you stop saying, I am only worried, and begin saying, I am appointed to pray. Because your family needs more than your anxiety. They need your covering. They need the sound of faith rising from someone who will not give up on them. They need someone who will bring their names before me again and again until peace comes, until strength comes, until wisdom comes, until restoration comes, until the atmosphere shifts. And I am telling you now, I have placed this responsibility in your hands for a reason. Stand in the gap, cover your family. I am with you in it. And now guard your mouth, because the assignment I have placed on you cannot be carried with careless words. When family pain rises, the mouth often wants to repeat what fear is showing the mind. When you see weakness, you may be tempted to say, they will never recover. When you see distance, you may be tempted to say, this family will never be whole. When you see rebellion, sickness, confusion, silence, anger, addiction, heaviness, or a door that has been closed for a long time, you may be tempted to let your words agree with the darkest picture. But I am telling you now, do not speak what you fear over the one you love. Your words are not small in this moment. Your reactions are not empty in this moment. Your thoughts must be guarded because unguarded thoughts become unguarded words, and unguarded words can fill the atmosphere with panic instead of faith. I am not telling you to deny what you see. I am telling you not to bow to what you see. I am not telling you to pretend there is no pain. I am telling you to refuse to let pain become prophecy. Do not look at a struggling family member and keep saying, they are finished. Do not look at a broken relationship and keep saying, there is no hope. Do not look at a sickness, a weakness, a pattern, or a season of darkness, and keep giving fear permission to speak through your mouth. Fear says it is over. Faith says I am still working. Fear says nothing can change. Faith says mercy can still enter this situation. Fear says they are too far gone. Faith says, my arm is not too short to reach them. Fear says this family will always be divided. Faith says peace can be restored, forgiveness can be released, hearts can soften, doors can open, and what has been torn can be repaired by my hand. Fear speaks from what it sees in the moment. Faith speaks from who I am beyond the moment. Fear repeats the wound. Faith releases healing over the wound. Fear rehearses the worst ending. Faith declares that I am not finished writing the story. Listen carefully. The one you love may already be surrounded by enough heavy words. They may already have heard accusation, rejection, criticism, shame, and hopelessness. They may already be fighting thoughts that tell them they are alone, forgotten, too broken, too weak, too guilty, too far from restoration. Do not add your fear to their battle. Add faith. Add covering. Add mercy. Add a word that gives their spirit room to breathe. Even if you must speak truth, speak it with love. Even if correction is needed, do not let cruelty wear the language of concern. Even if boundaries are needed, do not curse them with your frustration. Let your words be disciplined, clean, sober, prayerful, and filled with the belief that I can still move. So stop rehearsing the worst-case outcome. Stop letting your mind build an altar to disaster. Stop repeating conversations that have not happened and tragedies that I have not declared. When the thought comes that says, what if they fall? Answer it with faith and say, Lord, hold them. When the thought comes that says, what if nothing changes? Answer it with faith and say, Lord, keep working. When the thought comes that says, what if this family stays broken? Answer it with faith and say, Lord, let reconciliation begin. Train your mouth to bless where fear wants to curse. Train your mouth to pray where anxiety wants to complain. Train your mouth to declare peace, healing, protection, salvation, reconciliation, wisdom, strength, and mercy over your family. Say their name before me and speak life. Say, Lord, cover them. Lord, strengthen them. Lord, heal what is wounded. Lord, protect what is vulnerable. Lord, save what is drifting. Lord, soften what is hardened. Lord, restore what has been broken. Lord, bring light into what has been hidden. Lord, let peace enter this house. Lord, let your mercy speak louder than fear. These are not empty words when they rise from faith. These are not weak words when they are placed in my presence. These words become part of the atmosphere around your family. They become reminders to your own heart that fear does not have authority over your obedience. And if you are choosing today to discipline your speech, comment these words. I choose faith over fear for my family. Write it as a public stand. Write it as a line in the ground. Write it as your agreement that your mouth will not partner with anxiety, your words will not crown fear, and your voice will not keep repeating defeat over the people I have called you to cover. From this moment, speak differently, pray differently, respond differently. Let faith rise in your home through your words. Let peace rise through your words. Let love rise through your words. Because the one you love needs more than your worry. They need an atmosphere where faith is still speaking, where mercy is still being declared, and where someone in the family refuses to let fear have the final word. And now, I want you to look closer, because the one waiting may need more than you have realized. They may not be standing in front of you with tears. They may not be sending long messages explaining the battle. They may not be saying, I am tired, I am afraid, I am ashamed, I am overwhelmed, I need someone to pray for me, I need someone to call me, I need someone to listen without judging me. They may be smiling, they may be working, they may be answering, I am fine. They may be sitting at the table, walking through the house, going to the job, taking care of responsibilities, and still carrying a weight that is heavier than anyone around them can see. Listen carefully, because I see what is hidden. I see the sickness they have not fully spoken about. I see the discouragement that has been growing quietly. I see the spiritual tiredness that makes prayer feel difficult for them. I see the shame that makes them withdraw. I see the isolation that has made them believe nobody would understand. I see the financial pressure that keeps them awake at night. I see the conflict they keep replaying in their mind. I see the words that wounded them. I see the apology they are waiting for. I see the forgiveness they are afraid to ask for. I see the private question rising from their heart. Lord, does anyone see me? Does anyone care? Will anyone know how close I am to breaking? This is why I have been stirring you. This is why their name keeps returning. This is why you feel the pull to pray, the pull to reach out, the pull to soften your tone, the pull to stop postponing the conversation. Someone in your family may be one message away from feeling remembered, one call away from feeling less alone, one prayer away from feeling strength return to their spirit, one act of love away from believing that mercy has not forgotten them. Do not underestimate the small obedient step. Do not say, it will not matter. Do not say, they will not listen. Do not say, someone else will do it. I am showing you because I want you to respond. There are people who do not know how to ask for help because they have spent years being strong. There are people who do not want to worry anyone because they already feel like a burden. There are people who stay silent because the last time they opened their heart, they were dismissed, corrected too quickly, judged too harshly, or left alone with their pain. There are people in families who carry deep wounds while everyone talks about ordinary things around them. They sit in the room and feel unseen. They laugh and feel empty. They answer the phone and hide the trembling in their voice. They say, everything is okay, while their spirit is saying, Lord, please send someone who will notice. That someone may be you, not to invade, not to control, not to force, not to accuse, but to come with a heart that has been softened in my presence. Prayer must make you more compassionate, not colder. Prayer must make you more attentive, not passive. Prayer must open your eyes, not give you an excuse to do nothing. When you bring their name before me, I will also teach you how to love them wisely. I may lead you to call. I may lead you to listen. I may lead you to apologize. I may lead you to forgive. I may lead you to help practically. I may lead you to encourage treatment, counsel, care, rest, protection, reconciliation, or support that is real and needed. Spiritual covering does not cancel practical wisdom. Faith does not ignore what love must do. Do not say, I prayed, so I do not need to pay attention. No, pray and then pay attention. Pray and then listen for instruction. Pray and then watch your tone. Pray and then become humble enough to take the first step. Pray and then be willing to be inconvenienced by love. Pray and then ask, are you truly okay? Pray and then wait long enough to hear the answer. Pray and then follow through. Prayer can open compassion. Compassion can open communication. Communication can become a doorway for healing in the family. A door that has been shut for years can begin to open when one person stops defending pride and starts walking in obedience. Some of you already know who this is. Their face came before you while these words were being spoken. Their name rose in your heart. You thought of the one who has been distant. You thought of the one who is sick. You thought of the one who has been angry. You thought of the one who carries shame. You thought of the one under financial strain. You thought of the one who is spiritually tired. You thought of the one who has stopped talking like they used to talk, stopped reaching out like they used to reach out, stopped hoping like they used to hope. Do not push that name away. Bring that name before me. Then ask me for the next step, and when I show you, obey. I am not asking you to fix everything in one conversation. I am not asking you to carry what belongs to me. I am not asking you to become the answer to every need. I am asking you to be faithful with the part I place in your hands. A prayer, a call, a message, a visit, a meal, a ride, a word of encouragement, a boundary spoken with love, an apology spoken without pride, a moment of listening without rushing to correct, a hand extended where silence has lasted too long. These things may look small to you, but when I breathe on obedience, small things become holy doorways. So do not let fear make you silent, and do not let pride make you hard. Do not wait until the situation becomes louder before you move. Do not wait until pain exposes itself publicly before you cover it privately. If someone in your family is silently asking me for help, and I am stirring you to respond, then your yes matters now. Let your prayer become love. Let your love become action. Let your action become a sign that I have not abandoned that person or that family line. And if this word is touching the name of someone in your heart, write in the comments, Lord, show me how to love them well. Write it with faith, write it with humility, write it as your agreement that you will not only worry from a distance, but you will pray, listen, obey, and move in love as I guide you. Now bring them before me by name. Do not keep the burden floating in your mind like a cloud of worry. Do not let concern remain shapeless, restless, and loud inside you. Your yes begins when you stop circling the fear and begin calling that person into my presence with faith. Say their name slowly. Say it with love. Say it as one who believes that I hear. You may not know how to solve what they are facing. You may not know how to repair what has been broken. You may not know how to heal their body, calm their mind, change their heart, open their door, or restore what has been lost. But you can bring them before me. You can lift their name. You can place them in my hands. You can say, Lord, this one belongs before you, and I trust you with what I cannot carry. Slow down now. Breathe. Do not rush this moment. Do not pray from emotional chaos. Do not throw words into the air as if I am far away and hard to reach. I am near. I am listening. I am already present with the one you love. Take a deep breath and let your spirit become steady. Picture that family member in my hands. Picture them covered, not abandoned. Picture them seen, not forgotten. Picture the place where they are right now. The room, the bed, the road, the workplace, the hospital, the home, the quiet corner where they have been holding themselves together. Picture my mercy entering that place. Picture my peace standing near them. Picture my hand reaching into what you cannot touch. This is how concern becomes intercession. This is how worry becomes worship. This is how fear loses its grip. You name the person. You bring them before me. You thank me that I see them. You ask me for mercy. You declare protection over them. You speak peace into their mind, strength into their body, light into their thoughts, courage into their heart, wisdom into their decisions, and restoration into their relationships. You do not need perfect language. You need a surrendered heart. You do not need to sound impressive. You need to be honest, faithful, and focused. Let your prayer be simple, but let it be full of trust. Say, Lord, I thank you because you see them. You see what they show and what they hide. You see what they can explain and what they cannot explain. You see the place where their strength has been low. You see the place where their hope has been wounded. You see the battle in their mind, the pressure in their body, the ache in their heart, the distance in their relationships, and the places where they have not known how to ask for help. Lord, have mercy on them. Let mercy meet them where they are. Let mercy interrupt what is trying to destroy their peace. Let mercy speak louder than shame, fear, sickness, anger, confusion, and despair. Then declare protection. Do not whisper as if fear owns the room. Speak with faith. Say, Lord, cover them. Protect their mind from thoughts that are not from you. Protect their body from harm. Protect their heart from hardness. Protect their steps from danger. Protect their home from division. Protect their future from the traps that have been set against them. Let every hidden place be brought under your light. Let every heavy atmosphere be broken by your peace. Let no weapon of fear, bitterness, sickness, addiction, deception, or despair have the final word over this person. They are not outside your reach. They are not beyond your mercy. They are not forgotten by you. Speak peace into their mind. Say, Lord, let their thoughts become still. Let the storm inside them quiet down. Let anxiety loosen its grip. Let confusion bow. Let torment break. Let clarity come. Let them hear the whisper of hope again. Let them sleep without fear. Let them wake with strength. Let their mind no longer be a battlefield where every memory, every worry, and every accusation rises against them. Put peace where panic has been living. Put truth where lies have been speaking. Put light where darkness has been hiding. Put your nearness where loneliness has been loud. Speak strength into their body. Say, Lord, strengthen what is weak. Touch what is hurting. Restore what has been drained. Give wisdom for care, wisdom for help, wisdom for treatment, wisdom for rest, wisdom for every practical step that love requires. Let their body receive strength. Let their breathing be peaceful. Let their heart be steady. Let their hands be helped. Let their days be covered. And where healing is needed, Lord, let healing begin. Where endurance is needed, let endurance rise. Where comfort is needed, let comfort come close. Where answers are needed, guide the right doors to open. Speak restoration into their relationships. Say, Lord, soften what has become hard, heal what has been wounded, bring humility where pride has stood guard, bring forgiveness where bitterness has built walls, bring truth without cruelty, bring correction without shame, bring conversation where silence has lasted too long, bring reconciliation where it is possible, bring boundaries where they are needed, bring love that is wise, patient, and strong. Let this family member not be surrounded by accusation only. Let them be surrounded by grace, truth, prayer, and people who know how to love without destroying. And remember who you are as you pray. You are not begging from abandonment. You are not praying as if I have turned away from your family. You are praying from covenant. You are praying from love. You are praying from trust. You are praying as one who believes that I am present even before the answer is visible. You are praying as one who has been called to stand in the gap, not to panic in the gap. There is a difference. Panic says, I am alone with this burden. Faith says, I have brought this burden to the one who sees. Panic says, nothing is happening. Faith says, I may not see it yet, but God is working. Panic says, this person is lost. Faith says, mercy still knows their name. So call them again. Call their name before me again. Bring them into the light of prayer again. If tears come, let them come, but do not let tears become despair. Let them become surrender. If your voice trembles, pray anyway. If you do not know what else to say, Lord, have mercy. Lord, cover them. Lord, reach them. Lord, guide me. Lord, show me how to love them well. These words are not empty when they rise from a faithful heart. These words are part of your yes. This is the moment where your concern becomes named, focused, faith-filled prayer. Type Amen if you are bringing their name before me. Type, Lord, I place them in your hands. Let that be your agreement. Let that be your surrender. Let that be the moment you stop carrying them in fear and start covering them in faith. Your yes begins here, not in having every answer, not in controlling every outcome, not in forcing every conversation. Your yes begins when you call them before me. Breathe, trust, speak life, and believe that I have not turned away from the one you love or from the family I am still able to restore. And now understand this, because what I am touching through your prayer may be bigger than the one situation that first pulled on your heart. You thought this was only about one family member, one sickness, one conflict, one silence, one person who needs help, one name that keeps rising in your spirit. But I am showing you that beneath this burden, there may be patterns that have moved through the family for a long time. I am not only looking at the pain in front of you, I am looking at the roots underneath it. I am looking at the atmosphere of the home. I am looking at the repeated cycles, the words that have been passed down, the wounds that were never healed, the grief that was never named, the bitterness that kept finding another voice, and the fear that kept teaching people how to protect themselves by staying distant. Listen carefully. Some families have learned silence instead of honesty. Some families have learned anger instead of tenderness. Some families have learned pride instead of apology. Some families have learned distance instead of connection. Some families have learned to survive, but not to heal. There may be unforgiveness that has traveled from one generation to another. There may be sickness that has made people afraid. There may be addiction that has broken trust. There may be bitterness that keeps returning in different conversations, different faces, different seasons. There may be division that feels normal because it has been there so long. There may be old wounds that keep resurfacing because no one has brought them fully into my light. But I am telling you now, you are not condemned by the history of your family. You are not trapped inside every pattern that came before you. You are not required to carry what I am ready to heal. The fact that you can see it does not mean you must be crushed by it. The fact that you feel it does not mean it owns you. The fact that it has repeated does not mean it must continue. I have called you to stand, not as one who curses the family, but as one who covers the family. Not as one who says, this is how we will always be, but as one who says, Lord, let healing begin with me. Let forgiveness begin with me. Let prayer begin with me. Let obedience begin with me. Let a new sound rise from this house. This is why your yes matters. One obedient person can become a doorway for mercy. One person who refuses to repeat bitterness can interrupt an old rhythm. One person who chooses prayer instead of accusation can change the atmosphere. One person who chooses humility instead of pride can open a conversation that has been closed for years. One person who chooses love with wisdom can become a sign that the family is not abandoned. Do not despise the quiet obedience I am asking from you. Do not say, I am only one person. Do not say, nothing can change because it has been this way too long. I have used one yes before, and I can use your yes now. So when you pray for that one person, also pray over the family line. Say, Lord, heal what has been repeated. Lord, break what has been destructive. Lord, restore what has been stolen through silence, fear, sickness, addiction, pride, bitterness, and division. Lord, bring light into old wounds. Lord, teach this family how to forgive, how to speak truth, how to love, how to repent, how to listen, how to begin again. Let every hidden burden come under mercy. Let every household atmosphere that has been heavy receive peace. Let every person who has been shaped by pain encounter your restoring hand. What began as concern for one family member may become a turning point for the whole household. Do not limit what I can do through this moment. I am able to touch the one you named, and I am able to touch the story around them. I am able to heal the wound and change the pattern. I am able to restore the person and shift the atmosphere. I am able to open a new chapter where the old one seemed too strong to close. Type, healing for my family line. If you believe I can restore more than one situation, let your agreement rise with faith. Your family is not beyond my reach. Your past is not greater than my mercy. And your yes, offered in prayer, love, and obedience, can become the place where restoration begins. And when nothing changes immediately, keep standing. Do not let your faith collapse, because your eyes have not yet seen the movement your spirit has been asking for. Do not look at one quiet day, one unanswered message, one unchanged face, one report that still sounds heavy, one conversation that still feels distant, and say, God has not heard me. I am telling you now, I am working in places you cannot measure. I may be working in the heart before the mouth changes. I may be working in the timing before the door opens. I may be working in the conversation before the words are spoken. I may be working in the diagnosis, in the decision, in the memory, in the hidden place where fear has been sitting for years. Just because nothing looks different on the outside does not mean nothing is moving in the unseen. Listen carefully. Silence is not abandonment. Delay is not denial. Waiting is not proof that your prayer has failed. You must not interpret the quiet season through the voice of fear. Fear will say, stop praying. Fear will say, it is useless. Fear will say, they are not changing, the family is not healing, the door is still closed, the sickness is still there, the distance is still there, the heaviness is still there. But faith must answer and say, I will keep standing because God is still moving. I will keep praying because mercy is still working. I will keep covering because love does not quit when the answer takes longer than expected. You are not at the end, you are in the middle. Do not drop the assignment while God is still moving behind the veil. Do not walk away from the place of prayer because the first sign did not come in the form you expected. Do not stop speaking peace because the atmosphere still feels heavy. Do not stop blessing because there is still resistance. Do not stop forgiving because the wound is still tender. Do not stop checking on them because they did not respond the first time with the warmth you hoped for. Some hearts open slowly. Some stories turn gradually. Some healing begins underneath the surface long before anyone can see the evidence. So call their name again. Declare peace again. Pray protection again. Forgive again. Release bitterness again. Check on them again. Speak gently again. Cover the family again. Let your faith become steady, not frantic. Let your obedience become consistent, not controlled by emotion. When fear tries to lead, refuse it. When anxiety tries to take the front seat, command your spirit to return to trust. Say, Lord, I will not be ruled by what I see today. I will not curse the process because I do not understand the timing. I will not abandon the prayer because the answer has not arrived in my hands yet. There are things I am arranging that you cannot arrange. There are conversations I am preparing that you cannot force. There are hearts I am softening that you cannot open by pressure. There are protections I am placing around the one you love that you may never fully know. There are old patterns losing strength even while they still make noise. There are seeds of healing under the ground, and if you dig them up every day through doubt, you will exhaust your own soul. Stand. Water the ground with prayer. Cover the house with faith. Let your words remain clean. Let your heart remain surrendered. Type, I will keep standing, if you are choosing perseverance today. Write it as your agreement that visible delay will not become spiritual defeat. Your family is still under my mercy. The one you named is still before me. The prayer you prayed has not fallen to the ground. Keep standing, keep loving, keep listening, keep obeying, and keep believing that I am working even before the evidence reaches your eyes. Now pray with me slowly. Do not rush past this. Do not let your mind run ahead into fear, questions, reports, memories, arguments, or what might happen tomorrow. Bring your heart into this moment and say, Lord, I bring my family before you, and I refuse to let fear speak louder than faith. I bring the one I love before you. I bring the name that has been heavy on my heart. I bring the person who is waiting, the person who is hurting, the person who is silent, the person who is sick, the person who is distant, the person who does not know how to ask for help. Lord, I surrender them into your hands, and I surrender my fear, my control, my anxiety, my anger, my confusion, and my need to understand everything before I trust you. If you know their name, speak it now. Say their name before me with faith. If you are not sure who this message is pointing to, hold your whole family before me. Hold the house before me. Hold the bloodline before me. Hold every child, every parent, every sibling, every spouse, every cousin, every grandparent, every person connected to your family story before me. Say, Lord, you know the one who needs this covering. You know the one who is waiting. You know the one who is breaking quietly. You know the one who has been hiding pain behind ordinary words. You know the one who has been smiling while their spirit has been tired. I may not know everything, but you do. I may not see everything, but you see. I may not be able to reach every hidden place, but your mercy can. Lord, cover this family now. Let protection come over the home. Let protection stand at every door. Let protection rest over every room, every bed, every conversation, every decision, every road they travel, every place they enter, and every place where their name is spoken. Let no atmosphere of fear rule this house. Let no spirit of division take authority in this family. Let no hidden danger have the final word. Cover their minds, cover their bodies, cover their emotions, cover their relationships, cover their future, cover what they cannot explain, and cover what they do not yet know how to surrender. Lord, be present in the place where they are right now. I speak healing over sickness. Where the body is weak, let strength rise. Where pain has been speaking, let mercy answer. Where the report has caused fear, let faith stand steady. Where treatment is needed, give wisdom. Where rest is needed, give peace. Where help is needed, open the right doors. Where the body has been tired, drained, attacked, or burdened, let your restoring hand move. Lord, touch what medicine can touch, and touch what only you can touch. Touch the hidden places. Touch the weary places. Touch the places where fear has attached itself to the body and made the heart tremble. Let healing begin. Let strength return. Let breath be steady. Let sleep be peaceful. Let hope rise again. I speak peace over anxious minds. Let every racing thought become still under your presence. Let every tormenting imagination lose its power. Let every lie that says this family is abandoned be broken. Let every voice of panic become silent. Lord, put peace where worry has been living. Put truth where confusion has been speaking. Put light where darkness has been hiding. Let the one I love think clearly again. Let them breathe deeply again. Let them sleep without dread and wake without heaviness. Let their mind no longer be a room filled with fear, accusation, regret, and what-if thoughts. Let your peace guard them in the morning, in the night, in the quiet moments, and in the moments when nobody knows what they are carrying. I speak forgiveness over old wounds. Lord, enter the places in this family where words cut deep, where pride stood tall, where silence lasted too long, where apologies were withheld, where bitterness became normal, and where pain was passed from one person to another. Soften hard hearts. Heal wounded memories. Teach us how to repent without excuses and forgive without pretending the pain was nothing. Bring truth without cruelty. Bring humility without shame. Bring boundaries where they are needed and reconciliation where it is possible. Let this family not be ruled by yesterday. Let this family not be chained to old arguments, old labels, old failures, old betrayals, and old grief. Lord, wash this family with mercy. I speak provision over lack. Where there has been pressure, open a way. Where there has been financial fear, release wisdom, discipline, help, opportunity, and favor. Where there has been not enough, let there be supply. Where someone has been carrying bills, burdens, responsibilities, and needs they have not spoken about, let them feel that they are not alone. Provide what is needed for the home. Provide what is needed for care. Provide what is needed for healing. Provide what is needed for peace. Lord, remove shame from the one who needs help. Remove pride from the one who must receive help. Remove fear from the one who thinks lack will swallow them. Let your mercy meet every real need. I speak clarity over confusion. Let the next step become clear. Let the right conversation happen at the right time. Let decisions be guided by wisdom and not by fear. Let every hidden thing that must come into light be revealed with mercy. Let deception lose its cover. Let confusion loosen its grip. Lord, guide the family member I am praying for. Guide their choices, guide their words, guide their relationships, guide their treatment, guide their return, guide their heart back to what is true. And guide me also. Show me how to love without controlling. Show me how to help without becoming proud. Show me how to speak without wounding. Show me how to obey without delay. And Lord, I ask for salvation over every wandering heart. Reach the one who has drifted. Reach the one who has grown cold. Reach the one who is angry with you. Reach the one who thinks they have gone too far. Reach the one who knows about you but no longer walks with you. Reach the one who is tired of pretending. Let mercy call them home. Let love find them in the far place. Let conviction come without destruction. Let grace become louder than shame. Let every wandering heart remember that they are not forgotten, not rejected, not beyond your reach, and not outside your mercy. Now declare this with faith. My family is covered. My family is not forgotten. My family will not be swallowed by fear. God is present in this house, in this bloodline, and in this situation. Say it again until your spirit hears it. My family is covered. My family is not forgotten. My family will not be swallowed by fear. God is present in this house, in this bloodline, and in this situation. I will not curse my family with fear. I will cover my family with prayer. I will not agree with despair. I will agree with mercy. I will not let the burden crush me. I will turn the burden into intercession, declaration, love, and obedience. Type now, my family is covered by the mercy of God. Write it as your agreement. Write it as your prayer. Write it as your declaration. Over the person you love and over the family line, I am still healing. And if you feel led, leave their name or initials in the comments, not as fear, but as faith, saying, Lord, remember them, cover them, reach them, heal them, restore them. Your prayer is not empty. Your tears are not wasted. Your family is before me now, and the burden that was sitting heavy in your chest is becoming a holy covering in my hands. And now receive this with faith. I have heard the prayer. I have seen the tears. I have watched the trembling places in your heart, and I have received your yes. Your yes is not small. Your yes is not weak. Your yes is not just a feeling that came and went while this message was playing. Your yes has become an act of love, an act of obedience, an act of faith, and a covering over your family. You brought them before me. You named what fear wanted to hide. You surrendered what you could not fix. You placed the one you love into my hands. And I am telling you now, I have not ignored you. Do not leave this moment thinking nothing happened because the room still looks the same. Do not say the prayer ended, so the assignment ended. No, the burden has changed form. It is no longer sitting on you as fear. It is resting before me as intercession. You are not walking away empty. You are walking away covered, strengthened, and aware. You will keep watching with wisdom. You will keep praying with faith. You will keep speaking life when fear tries to return. You will keep refusing to curse your family with hopeless words. You will keep responding when I prompt you to call, to forgive, to apologize, to help, to listen, to give, to stand, to wait, or to speak again. Your answer is yes. Say it in your heart. My answer is yes. Yes to prayer, yes to love, yes to obedience, yes to standing in the gap, yes to refusing fear, yes to covering my family with faith, yes to believing that mercy is still moving, yes to trusting that God is working in the one I love, in the house I carry, and in the family line that still needs healing. Let that yes settle deep inside you. Let it become stronger than anxiety. Let it become louder than discouragement. Let it become steadier than what you see with your eyes. I declare over your family now, they are covered. The one you named is covered. The one you are worried about is covered. The one who is silent is covered. The one who is sick is covered. The one who is distant is covered. The one who is lost is covered. The one who is angry is covered. The one who has been breaking quietly is covered. Your family is not beyond my reach. Your family is not too complicated for my mercy. Your family is not too broken for my hand. What fear called impossible, I can still touch. What pain called permanent, I can still heal. What generations carried in silence, I can still bring into light. So walk from this moment with peace, but do not walk from it with carelessness. Keep your spirit awake, keep your words clean, keep your heart soft, keep your hands ready, keep your prayer alive. When I nudge you, obey. When I bring their name back to your heart, pray again. When the door opens for love, do not delay. When the time comes to speak, speak with grace. When the time comes to be silent with wisdom. When nothing looks different, keep standing. When you see even a small sign of mercy, give thanks. This is how your yes continues. This is how your family remains covered, not by control, not by panic, not by pressure, but by prayer, love, obedience, and faith. If this prayer touched the place in your heart that has been carrying your family, leave your prayer request in the comments so others can stand with you and your family in faith. Do not carry it alone when there is a community ready to pray. Share this video with someone who is worried about a loved one, someone who has been carrying concern in silence, someone who needs to remember that their family is not forgotten. Subscribe for more prayers over your home, your loved ones, your future, and your family line. Like this video as your agreement that no family is beyond the reach of God. And now make this your final declaration. Comment, God is answering my family, if you believe your yes has reached heaven today.